Well, apparently some of y'all out there spending too much money. You're out there buying too much Starbucks, out there buying things you don't need, and then you got the nerve to wonder why you don't have enough money at the end of the month. Well, that's the conversations I keep hearing from the people at the top, from analysts. They say Americans are living far above their means. And don't get me wrong, I know there's some people out there who's being reckless with their money, but that's not the case for everybody. And I had to look the numbers up for myself because I wanted to be sure. They say about 26% of Americans are spending more than what they earn. And then they say a lot of Americans are financially anxious. And about 30% say they don't even have $1,000 in the bank to help cover emergencies. Let me ask y'all this. Are millions of Americans this financially irresponsible? Oh, I see something else behind the scenes that don't nobody want to say. Don't nobody want to admit to this. Because what happens when your income stays the same, but everything else around you is going up? Because to me, it seems like it's too expensive to live now. Everything is going up. Y'all see the inflation? Mortgages going up, insurance is going up, food is going up. I can go on and on. Nobody wants to admit that this is not the same world 25 years ago. And should people be financially responsible? Yes. Should there be balance? Yes, but people need to live too. So tell me this, what are working people supposed to do every day? Okay, go to work, find the cheapest foods you can, buy the cheapest clothes you can, never go on vacation, never take a break, and don't even think about buying yourself something nice. And then I want you to wake up the next morning and go right back to work. That's all you need to do. That's what the people at the top is saying. Is that what we're calling being financially responsible? Because if working 40 hours a week only earns you the right to survive until the next shift, I think we need to have a different conversation, because the only thing we should be doing is going to work and saving money for a rainy day. That's all we need to do. Now, I'm not going to even lie. When I used to see a lot of people in debt, I thought, maybe they are living above their means. Maybe they just spending too much money being irresponsible. But now, as I look at the world and how much debt we're in, I don't even think that's fair to say anymore, because they say America is in so much debt. There's so much credit card debt. I just had to go look it up. I think they say America is in like over $40 trillion worth of debt. And our wages are not going up. Minimum wage is still the same, and there's so many people losing jobs right now. So we are the problem. Apparently, that's what the analysts are saying. We're spending too much money trying to provide for our kids, trying to pay our bills, buying this high gas. I'm just tired of working people being judged. Now, I'm the type of person, I don't like debt. I don't like credit card debt. I try to pay everything off. I have always tried to do the right thing and be financially responsible. And I know that there are people out there who don't make good decisions. But in this world right now, you can't even afford to make a mistake in this world. And that's why I think people really need to put themselves first right now. Stop worrying about what analysts are saying. This entire system is a mess right now. And I'm not saying go out and spend a lot of money and be reckless, but I'm saying if you want to drink Starbucks once or twice a week to treat yourself from working 40 and 60 hours a week, by all means do it, because you deserve it. I'm not allowing this world to tell me how I should live anymore, because I'm still recovering from 2020. I'm going to tell you all something. I work hard every day. I drive 130 miles a day. I work on Sundays because I'm a musician. And I'm showing up in other spaces trying to make a better life for myself. And I have always been the type of person to deny myself things because I was always the one that was saving for that rainy day, never really treating myself, missing out on life for real because I was trained to be responsible. There's a lot of people out there who were born in the state that they were born in, and they have never been outside that state. They have never been on a plane. They have never seen the beach. All they did was work all their life, saving for a rainy day, saving for retirement, and stating that they're going to go travel when they retire. But don't you know life is not set up that way? For some people it is. For some people have perfect lives, but I live in the real world. We cannot control what happens in our life or in our world, but we got to start taking better care of ourselves. Let me tell y'all something. For about 3 years, I was just trying to save money, saving all I can. And then I get to a point in my savings and something would break down. I have to spend 2K, 3K, my daughter school fees. I have to pay for things that my daughter needs. $5,000 worth of dental care because she has braces. 5,000 plus for her flute, for playing in the band. It was always something. It was like I could never catch up. So I would deny myself, don't go on vacation, trying to catch up. I was coming home every day looking at this couch. This couch was so old, and I kept saying, I'm just going to save up enough money so I can purchase a new couch because I don't like credit card debt. I just like to pay stuff off. But that couch got so bad, y'all. That couch was smelling so bad. It was stinking. Yes, it was stinking. It was peeling. And it had this horrible smell just going throughout the house. And I'm sitting here working all of these hours, driving all of these miles. I couldn't take it no more. I said, I got to put this on credit because I saw a couch that I wanted and it was reduced. So I knew it was something that I could pay off real fast. So I went on and put it on credit. And I was so relieved when I got that new couch, y'all. It made me feel better because denying yourself something in this world when you're working every day, it's like you putting yourself on punishment. That's how I felt coming home every day, smelling that stanky couch, like I was putting myself on punishment. And can you really have enough money in this world? The way things keep shifting. I know some people they can because they were born into money. They know how to trade and they doing all the crypto, but I'm talking about regular people. Most of the time, people just don't have it like that. Sometimes it's just impossible to save in a world that's always changing. So I'm not telling anybody to be irresponsible. That's not what I'm saying, but prepare as much as you can in this world, but make sure you take care of yourself. Don't put yourself on punishment because of what these big time analysts are saying. Life is short. I'm 50 plus. And for the most part, I've been working a lot. I want to see the world. If I want to eat some lamb chops, I'm going to eat some lamb chops. I'm not fixing to put myself on punishment. So if there's something you want to do in this life, make it a point to do it. Go to that restaurant you've been wanting to try. Buy you something nice. Go on a staycation. See something different in life. Because I'm going to tell you something, exposure expands you. Your mind will wake up when you see different cultures and different things. We're not just meant to work and slave on a job for 30 and 40 years just to get a pen, just to get a plaque and come home. And then we come home and our body is depleted and broken. That's not life. But you all let me know in the comments, do you think a lot of people are living above their means? Are you saving as much as you can and still can't keep any money in the bank? Are you denying yourself? Are you putting yourself on punishment? Put some eyeglasses if you see what I see. And I want to thank you all so much for commenting. And if you like these type of videos, make sure you all subscribe. But I thank you all so much for watching. I thank you all so much for all the hypes and the love. But that's all, you guys. And I look forward to talking to you all in the comments.